This is an experiment for 6th semester De Morgan's theorem. De Morgan's theorem states that the complement of a sum equals to the product of their complements. So when it comes to the left hand side, it is called as OR gate. Plus A plus B means OR gate. Here direct inputs to the OR gates are A and B. Output of the OR gate is A plus B. This is the output of the OR gate is connected to the input of the NOT gate, and the output of this NOT gate is given by A plus B bar. That means this is nothing but not OR gate. Not OR gate means NOR gate. That means if A and B are the inputs, the output is given by A plus B bar, which is nothing but the significance of left hand side. For RHS, it is given by AND gate. For this AND gate, the inputs are A and B. The inputs are being applied through the NOT gates so that the inputs are given by A bar and B bar. A bar and B bar are the direct inputs to the AND gate and is given by A bar, B bar. This is nothing but bubbled AND gate. And for the truth table, you are observing that truth table is a table which shows the possible combination of inputs the output exists is called as the truth table. And it is given by, in general, it is given by y is equal to 2 to the power of n, where y is the output and n is the input. And here, for example, when n is equal to 1, y is equal to 2 to the power of 1, that is equal to 2. In other words, if it has got only one input, outputs are 2 in number. If n is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 to the power of 2, that is equal to 4. In other words, if the number of inputs are 2, outputs are 4 in number. And this is the first theorem of De Morgan, which shows that the complement of a sum equal to product of the complements, and the NOR gate is equal to bubbled AND gate. As we are observing, there are two inputs. The outputs are given by 4 in number. That means here when A and B and the output is given by Y, when both are at low state, output is high. When any one or both are at high state, the output is 0. Similarly, for the right hand side, A, B and Y is equal to A bar dot B bar. When both are at low state, output is high. When any one or both are at high state, output is 0. The second De Morgan's theorem states that complement of a product equal to the sum of the complements. In other words, it is given by AB bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. And that means for LHS, here this is given by AND gate. The direct inputs to the AND gates are A and B, and the output of the AND gate is given by AB. This output of the AND gate is being connected to the NOT gate, and through the output of the NOT gate is given by AB bar. In other words, it is said to be not AND gate and is called as NAND gate, which is the symbolic representation of NAND gate. For right hand side, you are observing that this is an OR gate, and the direct inputs to the OR gates are A and B, which are being applied through the NOT gate, so that the output of this NOT gates are A bar and B bar, which is nothing but the inputs to the OR gate. The output of this OR gate is given by A bar plus B bar. That means this is the symbolic representation of this gate, which is said to be bubbled OR gate, and output is given by A bar plus B bar. This is for second theorem. Complement of a product equals to sum of the complements, and this is given by AB bar is equal to A bar plus B bar, and this is NAND gate, this is bubbled OR gate. This is the symbolic representation of NAND gate, this is the symbolic representation of bubbled OR gate. As this consisting of the two inputs, the outputs are 4 in number again. So here when both are at low state, output is high. When any one is at low state also, output is at high state. When both are at high state, output is 0. In other words, when both are at high state, the output is 0. When any one or both are at low state, output is high. So this is the truth table for left hand side as well as for right hand side. So here you are observing the block diagram of this particular De Morgan's theorem. Here the upper part consisting of the first theorem, the lower part consisting of second theorem. On the left hand side, it consisting of the inputs, and the first IC refers for left hand side. Next to IC is to be considered for right hand side. So that means similarly for the lower part, that's to be considered to explain for the second De Morgan's theorem. And this pin diagram which is being represented here, 2 and 3 are the inputs to the left hand side, and 1 is the output that is to be connected to the IC below the OR gate. So similarly for the right hand side, to explain, the first 1 and 3 are the inputs, and 2 is connected to 2 of the second IC is connected to 1 of the third IC. Similarly, 4 of fourth pin of second IC is connected to 2 of the third IC, and 3 is the output, that is the third IC 3 pin number 3 is to be connected to the output that is being connected below the third IC. For second theorem to verify, it is to be done onto the same lines. Here 1 and 2 are direct inputs and 3 is the output for the first IC. Whereas for the right hand side to verify, here 1 and 3 of the second IC are being connected to the input, and 2 and 4 of the second IC is to be connected to 1 and 2 of the third IC, and 3 is the direct output that is being connected below the third IC. The output is to be connected, and we can verify the truth table by using the appropriate input and output values. So when we connect accordingly, the truth tables are being verified for first theorem as well as second theorem. Hence, De Morgan's theorems are verified.